Hello and welcome to this month's Maggie Moment. This month I'd like to have a little chat about our beautiful adolescents, particularly teens, and the need for teens to create a mask, because the teen mask can be really quite a frustrating thing to live with or to work with if you're an educator. So in my years in classrooms, high school classrooms, there are times I used to, watch them as they come in at the beginning of the year and just sort of, oh yeah, there's my class clown, yep. Knowing at some point that particular boy is going to do a fake fart under his arm and try and make us all laugh, or say something really inappropriate just to make us laugh. So in actual fact, clowns lift sometimes the energy in a classroom. However, often they're inappropriate with their humour because of their impaired brain development. But clowns are one thing. We can have smart Alecs, and they can be girls or boys who try to outdo the teacher and try to sound smarter than the teacher. We can have sporting jocks, and that's a mask that's quite a safe one for those who are interested in sport, because they don't tend to be invested in some of the other masks that can be a little bit more harmful for other students because they just want to play sport. I still remember a beautiful boy coming to me in year 9, he was 14, and saying, "Miss, I don't need to learn to write an essay because I'm going to play football for Australia." Yeah, and also they want to get out early to get the football, the basketball or whatever it is, so they're kind of an easier one to work with. The bully is, of course, in lots of ways it's just a mask. It's something they do, not always understanding why they're doing it. And of course they're always hard work because they're frightening for children, but adolescent bullies are often quite impaired in their emotional intelligence. So they often say and do things that I'm sure later on they'll go, "Gosh, did I really say that?" We can also have drama queens if you've got a girl, and drama queens go, "Oh my God, I can't do this assessment today because I've got a headache." At home, they might be the one that says, I can't go, I've got absolutely nothing to wear. So drama queens, again, it's just a tendency of some girls, not all girls, but it's a mask behaviour, and ultimately they'll eventually get much better at reacting to things without being quite so dramatic. Sometimes our girls that giggle, gigglers, that's also a bit of a mask. They giggle when they're happy, but they also often giggle when they're feeling anxious or frightened or uncertain. So that's another mask. Princess Kim, shall we call her that? Aka Kardashian. That's the one that thinks she is the most beautiful girl in the entire school, and everyone else has some form of lower life. They are, again, more interested and invested in how they look and judging others, and at times that can be a little hurtful. They're the ones that do the rolling eyes when they see other girls who are a bit lame, and I've had them even commenting on my inappropriate choice of colours. So can you see there are different layers of masks that they often use that aren't really who they are? And one of the main reasons underneath all of this is they're trying to protect you from seeing who they really are. And that means who they really are in their light, who they really are being thoughtful and caring. There's that part inside all of us. And they also don't want you to see the shadow inside them, which is the angry, crabby, distrustful part that reacts. So all of it is a protection mechanism to help our teens navigate the bumpy journey where they are emotionally much more volatile, uncertain, confused, stressed, and they're just trying to work out how to do this awful journey and survive. So again, keep it in mind. Don't always attack a mask. Just know underneath it there's something else. And the more they trust people, the more they let the mask come down. And that's why they need those wonderful lighthouses in their lives who are safe, significant adults who aren't mum and dad. So please, step up and be a lighthouse for a teen and look under the mask. Don't forget, if you've got any ideas on how you can help other teens that are in the mask mode, don't forget to comment underneath. And that's all for today.